channel, this is not going to be a channel where I don't chastise the Democrats. So if that's what you're thinking happens here, you're sadly mistaken. Do I vote Democrat? Yes. Am I progressive? Yes. I'm also a critical thinker, which means when I see what's wrong in the Democratic Party, I call it out because I want it to be fixed. Because calling it out lets you know why we keep getting our asses handed to us by the dumbest man to ever walk on the planet and see the 7 C's and try to change the name of 2 parts of the damn C's, folks. This is why we keep losing. This issue right here is how Republicans and international people who want to meddle in our elections have been paying social media influencers in politics for years. And Democrats have always said, oh no, we can't do that. It's wrong. And look what that's gotten us. It's gotten us Trump twice. Voted in by people who usually have one tooth that's yellow and gold and not because it's real gold. And they love to hang from mountains in West Virginia. Democrats, because the word of conservatives was getting out there, not just on national TV, but in social media echo chambers. So here we have Isaac Hayes III talking about how Dems need to get off their high horse, and start paying social media people like me a hefty fee to spread our message of truth and not lies. Here we go.
I remember sitting with Kamala and all my folks telling her, like, yo, like, we all speak to 1 billion people in a week. We need to help you. You need to help us help you. It wasn't really received. And now we see how it all played out.
Jason Lee is right. And I'm going to tell you what the problem is. These campaigns raise millions and billions of dollars. And then that money goes to white-owned marketing firms and not black creators and not black-owned marketing firms. So when you see like rappers at campaign rallies, I promise you, ain't nobody black think of that idea. I promise you. Nobody black said, go get this person to perform and this person to perform. They didn't do that. And black media, black creators, black marketing firms get shut out of the opportunity to participate in helping candidates win. And so I'm just warning anybody else that wants to run for office, you're going to have to pay black creators, black marketing companies, black media to reach voters. It can't be this nickel and dime just because people are black. We're going to do it for the cause of the people. No, because you guys take a lot of that money and give it to white-owned marketing firms, and they tell you to do these asinine things like they think they know what black people want and how to talk to black people. Secondly, you have to get comfortable with letting black people speak on your behalf in their tone of voice to the people that will get people to come out and vote for you. You can't spoon feed messaging to someone that has to go in their neighborhood and explain to you why you being in office matters and why they should get out and vote. If you don't do that, you're going to lose every time. And it's been going on for years and years and years. I see all these campaigns raise all this money and they want black people to help, but they hire these white marketing firms, and that has to stop. You have to pay black creators, you have to pay black marketing firms, and you have to pay black media. If you don't, you're going to lose. Period.
Shout out to Isaac Hayes III. He has a social media platform too, ladies and gentlemen. I'll link it in the video description. He's absolutely right. And we tend to always get screwed because for whatever the reason, they don't think that our dollars reach when it comes to the political realm. But I'm here to tell you, what was the highest, most faithful and loyal group of voters to Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party this last voting session? 92% black educated women turned out for Kamala. And when you don't pay black creators such as me and others to spread the message, what does it look like? It looks like you don't appreciate us. Now you're starting to get into some of that mess Stephen A. Smith said. Now, granted, folks, I'm not going to go as far as saying you need to vote Republican because we see what that would have got us. And that would have never worked. But it does seem like you're dismissive of us because you feel like you already have us. Now, we don't want to feel like we're pushed in the corner because most of us are intelligent enough to know that no matter what happens, if the Democrats put a pumpkin up against the pumpkin that is Trump, we would vote for the pumpkin that can't talk, move, or do anything. However, that does not mean you shortchange us of our needs. And we need money. We need it. If the Republican Party is spending millions to influence people, we have great influence across social media. Why are you not spending money on us? And then the second thing he mentioned was very important. You can't be policing what we say. If we give part of your message that says we're voting for Kamala for X, Y, and Z, and that's why we're doing it, don't be telling us don't mention Israel, because that's where we went wrong, ladies and gentlemen. There was some campaign data that came out about what happened to this last voting cycle, why Kamala lost, and the DNC refuses to release it because too many Democrats was like, fuck Israel. We don't give a shit about them. Why should we care? Why are we sending money over there? They got free health care. They got free child care. And we're sending all this money over there for them to commit human atrocities. We don't want none of that. And so they're hiding that. And a lot of people that control these PACs are in support of Israel because of their damn religion. And Democrats don't want to pay because the Democratic machine, the people that support Democrats, we are not the same color in the box of white. We have shades. We're black, we're white, we're brown, we're orange, we're green, we're red, we're rainbow. We have our own thoughts. We all think critically. We all are intelligent for the most part. And we all don't see everything eye to eye. But what we do see eye to eye is Trump is bad, supporting Israel is wrong, and not paying our creators is hindering the party because of outreach. Believe it or not, there are a lot of Republicans that follow me because of my use, my knowledge, and my understanding of how to talk financial jargon and lay it home to how it hurts you and not sound like I'm a banker who's just trying to suck you out of your underwear and your panty drawers. I'm pretty good at voicing that concern. How the powers that be use capitalism to screw you. Hence, hate versus food on your plate. I do have a lot of Republicans that follow me for that. Now, do they like how I feel about other progressive issues? No, but they are able to understand what's going on with inflation, why Amazon moves into your community and gets upfront money, but the people who've been in the community, some of them Republican, been upholding the community, can't get a dime and they're about to go out of business, but we are allowing Amazon to move in for what? Why are we giving them more money? They're a multi-billion-dollar company. They should not get a dime from anybody anywhere they move. I don't care how many jobs they claim they can bring in. You give that money to the people already upholding a community and they can expand and bring in their own jobs and keep the money at fucking home. Okay? So Democrats, listen. At some point in time, you're going to have to break the tit of AIPAC or whoever PAC, Tupac, I don't care what the PAC is that's paying you if you want to win and grab power back. And when you get power back, you must wield that power in a way like Trump did, but only for the good of all Americans.